Okay, it's October 25th, 2020, and I'm going to do a quick video of putting together this Powertech leveraged chin dip assist rack. So it comes in two boxes, this first one here, and then this long one. It comes by freight. I bought direct from the company. Shipping was free. I think it was like $850 or so. Putting it together, this is what it looks like. When you decide where you want to put this thing, because it's about a 4 foot by 5 foot piece of equipment, and you're not going to move it once it's together. It was pretty easy. It took me about, I did it over a couple days. And the first thing I did is, so all the screws and such, like let's see, like you see here, there's bolts and such. They come in blister packs. So there's like 11 different screws. So what I did is I got these little dishes, and I put the number of the screw, because in the manual, basically it tells you, you'll get, it tells you what all the screws are. You get a couple Allen wrenches. You get all these screws and washers and such, and then you get this exploded program. Don't worry, it doesn't get this complicated. You do it in 3 basic steps. You put the base together and you slide in the top. That's pretty good. And then you go to the bars and the pad, and then assembly 3 is you put the arms in. You will need help. You will need 2 people to put these on. And then he said the 4 exercises you can do with them. It's a pretty good unit. So the seat is big and comfortable. I'm not thrilled about the arms on the side because it kind of gets in the way of the pads, but I've gotten used to that. It's pretty solid. From a footprint perspective, it could have been a little wider, but then once you're just moving up and down, you're fine. I've done 1 day's workout with it so far. So putting it together wasn't too bad. This is what you'll need. So it comes with a pen if you mark it up. Like I say, get help when you need it. Don't try to do everything yourself. You get 2 Allen wrenches. Didn't need the Sharpie. To open the blister pack, had a pair of scissors. You need a wrench. These were extremely helpful. So you need a 3/16 wrench socket, and then a 3/4, and that'll take you through, I think, 99% of the bolts and screws and such with the Allen wrenches. So otherwise, it went together pretty easy over a 2-day period. I didn't sweat it, and been doing some workouts. Oh, another thing I'll tell you is this came in too tight, so I had to loosen this screw. This is like an overhead bar up at the top. So I hit my head on it the first time. You got to move it up, and then when you're ready to do that exercise, you can just slide it over, and boom. The assist works good. There's a rubber stopper on the back end, so you don't clank your weights on the ground or anything. There's a stopper right here, right in those arms there. So that's how that works. That's pretty good. There's a way to hinge it down if you want. So that's cool, and you can put more weights here. I have it next to my bench that I use for my knees, so I can just one set. I had these handy. So otherwise, that's the assisted chin and dip by Powertech. I say it's worth it. I couldn't find anything else comparable in the price range. I didn't want pulleys and put together, and I can use it. Well, on a side note, I will say I didn't need to put a rug or anything. These are kind of rubber mat here, so those are pretty good. There's rubber here where the weights go in. So, and these are kind of flanged up, so you don't have to worry about, they're not going to fall on you. Again, these legs here had a rubber footing to them on the front end with the pad, so I felt comfortable just putting them on the ground. You can, it looks like you can put either a caster or something, or nail these down or screw these down to the floor, a wooden floor if you needed to. But it's pretty solid. Having fun with it so far. It's for its intended purpose. I think it's a good deal. I almost forgot, but I'll let you know what happened here on my setup is that here it calls for bolt 24, but it's actually bolt 26 because there was no 24 bolt provided. So these are 20, actually no, these are 27s, and then 26s, yeah, are up here, right? So these are 26s, they go down on the top here, and these were, here's where it says 24, 27. They gave me enough bolts and enough washers and everything, but just that there was no 24. This was a 27. So, and that's the one that goes right there. So, other than that, I'm happy with the purchase and glad I got this up, and now I can get in shape.